Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this on because I never did get to this one in another video, so I wanted to go ahead and provide you with this. I did a supply and demand problem earlier where you were given the supply equation and the demand equation, but here I want to set it up where you actually can determine the supply equation and the demand equation from information given. So we'll start with the problem here. Notice it says, suppose when an item is priced at $1.82, the supplier is willing to supply 9,400 million bushels, and the consumer is willing to the consumer consumes 9,500. And then when the price increases to $1.94, the supplier will supply 9,800 million bushels, but the consumer consumes only 9,300. So let's find the supply and demand equations here. Okay, so you're actually given 2 points, but you got to be careful here. What you have to realize is that when the price is $1.82, for the supply equation, you know the quantity is 9,400. And now I'm going to just skip this other number because we want to now go ahead and get a new price when the price is $1.94, and then we can see that the supply is 9,800. So basically we get a quantity here of 9,400 when the price is $1.82 and a quantity of 9,800 when the price is $1.94. And both of these points are for the supply equation. Now I can actually find the slope of the supply curve by subtracting, using the slope formula, do 1.94 minus 1.82 and then divided by 9,800 minus 9,400, and that gives me a slope of 0.003. Now I'm going to use x for the quantity here, so I'm going to use price equals mx plus b. Kind of like when you have y equals mx plus b. Now we can plug in either one of these points, and we can get the b value. Now actually I got the wrong value here. Actually the problem's right, but this should be the 9,800 here. So that should be 9,800. So when you plug in so I'm going to plug in this point here into the equation. So I'm going to plug in $1.94 for the price, and then for the x value that corresponds to 9,800. So I have $1.94 equals 0.003 for m times the x value of 9,800 plus b. Now when you multiply 0.003 times 9,800, it does come out to 2.94. So you can tell I did use the right value down here, but I just had the wrong number there. So anyway, you have 1.94 equals 2.94 plus b, and if you subtract 2.94 from both sides, you get b equals -1. Well, now that we know the slope 0.003 and we know the b value -1, we can now give the supply equation as p equals 0.003x minus 1. Now for the demand equation, I have to look at demand. If the price is $1.82, the demand is 9,500, so that would give me this point here, 9,500, $1.82, and when the price increases to $1.94, the demand drops to 9,300. So for the quantity of 9,300, the price is $1.94. Now I do this one the same way. I take $1.94 minus $1.82 and then divide it by 9,300 minus 9,500, and then when I put that in a calculator, I got -0.0006. So now I'm going to put in this point right here. I'm going to plug this point into the formula that I have here, P equals mx plus b. And now I know that the price is $1.94. The slope is given to be -0.0006, and I'm using an x value of 9,300, and I'm solving for b. So now if I multiply that together, I get a negative 5.58 plus B equals $1.94. And then if you add 5.58 to both sides, you get B equal 7.52. So that gives me the demand equation. So now I have this for the demand equation, and then I have this for the supply equation. And if you want to solve that, basically you can solve that by simply setting the two equal. So I can set 0.0003x minus 1 equal to the demand equation, which is negative 0.0006x plus 7.52. And then it looks like if I add a positive 0.0006x to both sides, that would give me a 0.0009x. And then if I add 1 to both sides to get rid of the minus 1, that would give me 8.52. And then you can solve this for x, so take 8.52 and divide it by 0.009x, and the answer I have, I'm going to assume is right, is 9466.67. So 9466.67. And then if you plug that back into either one of these equations, it should give you a price of about $1.84. So you can verify that on your own. So anyway, that's how you solve. That's how you set up the supply and demand equations when you're given enough information.